Hey guys, it's your girl T, and I want to go ahead and shout out Lindy Lancaster. Her and several other people have wanted to know my opinion on the whole situation that's going on right now in the U.S. military. So what happened is that this past Monday there were new Army regulations, basically coming up with all these new regulations, and it's mainly affecting African American women, especially those who have natural hair. Then in that Army regulation, what it's saying is that women who have natural hair, they cannot have dreadlocks, they cannot wear twists, they cannot be bigger than 1/4 inch. If they are bigger than that, they either have to remove them by either cutting them off or putting on a wig. So as you know, a lot of folks are really upset about this, especially a lot of women like myself who are natural, who don't have any chemicals in our hair, and it's causing a big debate online. A lot of people are going back and forth, and a lot of folks in the military getting offended. They're saying that the military is not about, individuality. It's about you conforming to the military and, having to dress a certain way, look a certain way. You don't have the right to just, have your hair any type of way that you want. The Army spokesperson, Paul Prince, said that dreadlocks have been banned in the Army since 2005. But now they're going into specifics. So because of all this controversy, because of the debate, this spawned a whole petition on Whitehouse.gov. Right now it's garnered over 12,000 signatures, and a lot of folks are really upset about this, especially a lot of people of color who are in the military, who are natural. And a lot of folks are saying that, you guys are once again playing the race card. This is not cool. You leave all individuality outside of the military. You have to conform. But my thing is, I don't think it's about conforming. I don't think it's about trying to be individual. I think what a lot of folks don't understand is that our hair naturally grows out our head like this. You know what I'm saying? This is how our hair grows. There is no, conforming. The only way that I can have straight hair, bone straight hair, is to put a chemical in it, is to perm my hair. And a lot of women don't want to do that. Why should they have to spend extra money to perm their hair or potentially risk damaging their hair just to put on a helmet? I don't understand what the problem is. I can see not having hair past a certain length, because dreadlocks can grow very long and they can be bulky. So I can see, kind of toning down the dreadlocks and making them a bit smaller. But to tell women that either they have to take it off and put on a wig, to me, I would think that a wig would be more of a hassle as opposed to somebody just going out in the battlefield with their real hair. Personally, I think that the military needs to understand that there are big differences between black hair and hair of other ethnicities. Nobody else in this world has hair like black people. And it's harder for us to maintain our hair. There's certain things we have to put in our hair. Oils, we can't just get up and go. We have to do a lot more to our hair to maintain it, to keep it kempt, to keep it up. So I think that they need to take that into consideration as opposed to just banning twists and banning certain things. I don't think it's fair. And I understand, folks are saying, well, white girls get banned from doing certain things. We can't dye our hair. We can't wear hair clips. We have to keep our hair a certain length. And I understand that. But again, nobody's telling you that you need to, either put on a wig or conform. Like I said, I understand them not wanting hair past a certain length. You can be natural and keep your hair short. But to say that, you can't twist your hair or that you can only have, twists that are like this big, I think that's just kind of silly. Personally, I feel like if somebody's putting their life on the front line, if they're willing to die for this country, why not let them have their hair how they want it? I never understood the whole military thing in hair. I understand, okay, you don't want hair to the middle of their back or, to their ass because it can be, a liability on the battlefield. But I feel like, certain hairstyles should not be banned. Like one of my girlfriends, she just got out the Army. First thing she did was grow her hair out and basically dye it like a two-tone color. And, she was just so excited because she's had to keep her regular hair color for the past 5 years. And I'm like, they don't even let you dye your hair in the military. She's like, you can't do nothing to your hair. It has to be the same way. It has to be a short kind of a bob hairstyle. You can't do anything. You're like, stuck with this same look for 4 or 5 years. So the first thing she did when she got out the military was dye her hair a two-tone color. She was just so excited and she was just really, really loving it. So it is real. You really do have to conform. It's not a joke. When you sign on the dotted line, you are literally not only signing yourself over, but your identity, everything. So I think, to me personally, folks should think twice about that. If you're going to join the military, are you willing to give up certain things? Are you willing to conform everything, your ideology, how folks see you, your looks? Are you willing to conform to fit a certain brand? Because at the end of the day, it's their rules. It's either their way or the highway. But I do think that they need to look further into that. And I do believe that they need to look deeper into this and understand that black people's hair texture is different from other races and that it's not fair to ban natural hairstyles or hairstyles that help black women maintain their hair in a healthy manner. I don't think just throwing on a wig is healthy. I don't think just, putting a perm in somebody's hair is necessarily a healthy route as well. So anyways, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire situation. Do you agree with the military? Do you feel like, once you join, oh well, you give up all liberties? Or do you feel like the military is wrong and they need to take a further look before banning certain hairstyles in the military? So let me know your thoughts. All right, deuces.